Man, he lost the game for them. Yo, Williams is a good pitcher though. He's just scored 6 runs in the fifth. Yeah, that's a lot. Yo, what's going on, man? I mean, they fought back, Caden, but Williams was really good with Milwaukee, but this is his first year with the Yankees, so I feel like you gotta cut him some slack. I got a day off, so I'm gonna play these guys who have low energy. This could be risky, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't have like a super great opinion on Will Warren. That doesn't mean I don't like him. I just feel like I don't know him that well.
This is the game of the week on MLB The Show.
What's going on, Jared? What's new with you?
The Philadelphia Phillies. We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today, Singy.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
All right, we'll be back to get this one
Sometimes
started.
nothing is great. Volpe's still young, man.
So
He's still young.
Set now, and on the mound now, Steve Carlin, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the history of baseball.
Yeah, Boogie's got some of the best strikeout stuff in the history of the game. Over 4,000 career strikeouts. We'll see how many he's got today.
And stepping in for Boston, Honus Wagner. And that's through there for a strike. And we are...
Yeah, but, baseball's not always win now. Sometimes you gotta have some people for the future.
Out towards left
They are in the win now, but I don't think they're gonna trade him.
Ashburn puts it away for the out.
Yo, that's your boy Jazz.
Time now to check out
I don't know about that.
Red Sox. And an important bat for them. This one, Ted Williams.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy.
Yeah, I don't know what the Yankees want.
Whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings.
I get it, man. I feel you. It's like the Bills and Josh Allen. I get it.
He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Hank Aaron stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next pitch misses way outside.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way.
I mean, he won the MVP, right? Nah. Okay. You know what? You're right. Let's say you're right, Caden. Due to stats, and my in-house team went 1-11. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough, Jared. Caden, let's say you're right. Let's say you're 100% right. Okay, Lamar should have won this past year. Well, then you know who should have won the year before that? Josh Allen. Because Josh Allen had better stats the year before than Lamar. Look it up. It's true. Allen had better stats the year before. Lamar won because he had more wins. His team did better. The year after, Lamar has better stats. Allen's team does better. Allen wins. So, sure. Like BK says, BK, have it your way. It's still even in the past 2 years. That's fine.
Willie Mays on deck for Boston.
What about Allen's rushing touchdowns? Allen is the touchdown machine.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3.
Sure, man. I'm not denying Lamar. Go look up Josh Allen 2 years ago versus Lamar 2 years ago, and go look up Lamar last year versus Allen last year.
Right side.
I'm telling you, you want to argue it, so you go look it up.
That is the third out of the inning. Down in order, go the Red Sox.
No, not Dick Allen. Although,
back after this on the show.
Caden said that's what he should start calling Josh Allen now.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. And getting
Yo, look at the Rocket for me this year. Under 1 WHIP, under 2 ERA, 12-1. Rocket's been amazing for me.
Pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bottom of the first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Richie Ashburn. Inside. And that's ball one. Clemens, a former MVP, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's just foul.
Bro, so go look at Joe Namath. So you're saying Joe Namath shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame then? Because Joe Namath had what? He played what? 16 years. He had more picks than touchdowns and what in his 16 years and 10 of them. So then he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. I don't even know who Chet Steadman is. Actually, it was not 100 years ago.
Here's Turner now.
I mean, I know you're still in school, but mathematics is important. But yeah, no, Allen had more. He had better stats than Lamar 2 years ago, bro. He just did. Let's say he had more picks. Okay. What else did he have more? Did he have more touchdowns? Did he have a better quarterback rating? Did he have more yards? Did he have more yards per attempt? I don't know. Go look it up.
The offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So
okay, whatever you want to say, he's a top 5 quarterback, bro. You wish you had Allen. Instead, you got Justin Fields, who 2 teams have given up on already. Caden is daddy, apparently. You should see him give people the business on Twitter.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
When Caden goes to school next year, people should call him the business giver, because he'd be out here giving people the business on Twitter.
Maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's.
Are you talking quarterback rating, actual like passer rating? Or are you talking about the QBR rating from ESPN? Who had more yards? Who had more total touchdowns?
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield.
You want to say Lamar shit, bro? You just go look it up. I'm telling you. Go look it up. Take some screenshots. Send them on Twitter. Go look at Lamar's last 2 years versus Allen's last 2 years. It's literally like flipped. The 1 year Allen had better stats, did not win MVP. This year, Allen won MVP. But Lamar had better stats. I don't need anybody to sign with me. It's okay. It's okay, Caden. My quarterback won MVP last year. My quarterback gives me a chance to win a Super Bowl every year. I don't need anybody to side with me. I don't need to argue with a wall. I'm arguing with you. It's as good as a wall. Sweet. Which year? I'm literally looking at comments on my YouTube stream right now while I'm playing baseball. You're saying he threw 40 touchdowns in which year? Which year did Allen? Okay. Are you not understanding my point? I said, sure, give him MVP last year, but the year before that, Allen should have had MVP. Bro, you brought it up. You brought this up. I don't know what you're talking about. You're the one saying Allen shouldn't have won MVP last year. You're the one that's all, getting all that other shit about it for I don't know what reason. It's okay, bro. My quarterback won MVP last year. Your quarterback's on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Your new quarterback came from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I wish you were old enough, because what I would say to you is, I would bet you that the Jets finish last in the AFC East this year.
This team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And that's okay. And hopefully for them, honestly, they should want to. So that way they could reset. Fields is not going to be the answer.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
I don't know what you guys are talking about with Cousins. What? You're right, against one of the greatest of all time. Oh no. Bro, your team hasn't made the playoffs since you've been alive. Again, you're the one that brought all this up. So you wanna talk about it? You can talk about it.
Next pitch is outside.
This guy's a fun guy.
Again, you got Justin Fields as your profile pick, bro.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 3-zip.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side.
Justin Fields looks like an iguana.
Carry through.
Bro, more people know Josh Allen than Justin Fields. I'm sorry to tell you that. Sorry. I don't see Justin Fields in commercials. You know who I see in commercials? Josh Allen.
Still only one out here in the inning.
You know who makes the playoffs? How many times has Justin Fields made the playoffs? How many times has Justin Fields made the playoffs?
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw there.
I seem to remember Justin Fields never making the playoffs. You can count last year? He wasn't even the quarterback. Like, did Pittsburgh even make the playoffs last year? Oh, okay. My quarterback won an MVP. My quarterback's been to multiple AFC championship games. Okay, bro. It is what it is. I know you're excited for football season. That's why you're bringing all this up. You're excited. But it's July. It's baseball season.
Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first.
He's 0 for, yeah, my quarterback's 0 for 2 in the AFC championship game. You've never seen your team even make the playoffs in your lifetime.
2-2.
Your team's 0-14, and you're 15 years old, right? Maybe you're the Jets' curse. Maybe I'm the Bills' curse. Yeah, sure. Okay.
To fight that one off.
No, bro. You're 15 years old, right? You're telling me you were 1? You're 16 years old? So you're saying you were watching the game at 1 year old? Wow, at 2 years old you were watching? Or exactly like I just said, you've never seen your team make the playoffs in your lifetime. Because you could not watch those games when you were 1. You don't remember those games. You were sucking on a Binky. You were eating some baby food. And you were not... Bro, get out of here, Caden. Bro. Uh-huh. Yeah, bro. Alright, bro. You didn't even know what a TV was back then, bro. You might have looked at the TV and been like, ooh, pretty lights. But you didn't watch the game, you didn't understand the game, you didn't comprehend the game. It's okay, bro. It's okay. You wanna bring it up? You wanna bring all this stuff up? That's fine with me, man. It's okay. Again, you never have seen your team live and remembered it in the playoffs. So you trying to be technical or what? You trying to say like when you were 1 and your parents aimed you at the television, you watched the game? Because you didn't watch the game. You just happened to look at it scream. But if you wanna cope like that, that's cool with me. Like that's cool. It is what it is.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Actually, I've been telling you the entire time that it's July. No, of course, anybody can say anything, man.
Also really good at
He still
that. What I
can.
like about this guy,
I'm not gonna like.
stays in the zone for a long
I'm not gonna like
Gives him the ability
ban
to foul
Caden
off
because he
tough
wants to talk
pitches.
about football. Football's fun. What you got against football, Jared?
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Like, how come you're not talking about the Bengals? Are you not talking about how the Bengals beat the Bills in the playoffs?
And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs for him here. New inning getting started. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Willie Mays.
No, I'm just saying, like, you didn't talk about it on any of my streams last year. So next month when Madden comes out, you're going to talk about the Bengals? Or no?
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look.
It's definitely baseball season, but like I said, you can talk to me about hockey right now. Let's talk about the NHL free agency that just started a couple days ago. You like, you should like the Columbus Blue Jackets. That's probably the closest team to you. You like Columbus, Jared?
And that's downstairs.
See, Caden cheats, and Caden takes the Jets. He takes 3 teams in the New York, New Jersey region. He's taking both. He's taking the Devils, he's taking the Islanders, and he's taking the Rangers. Caden should take the Jets. He wants to be Jets. He should take the Winnipeg Jets. Bro, I hear you say, I see your comments. You'd be talking about, like, go Devils. You'd be talking about, I know you like the Rangers more than the Islanders. But I see you talk about the Devils being your team too.
Headed towards the corner.
I've seen it. Go back and look at some of them hockey streams. You should totally be a Winnipeg Jets fan. Or you could be the Jets and the Jets. If there was a hockey team named the Bills, I would totally root for that team. You could be the Jets and the Jets. Yeah, so why are you rooting for the Devils then?
And a first pitch fastball.
Why are you rooting for the Devils? Because they're in New Jersey where the Jets play? The New Jersey Jets? They're not even in New York.
I understand you want to try to gauge that.
That's okay. I don't like the Jets.
You also have to be aggressive and ready to hit.
14-year playoff bum teams, Sabres and Jets. Mass organizations. Pieces of shit. Maybe we should send them both to the moon and blow it up.
You feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't.
You ain't even be playing baseball. It's too much money for your young blood. You're like, man, I can't be spending no money, but you act like money's not a problem. But you're like, game's too expensive. Which one is it, Caden? Wow, man.
Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the key.
Hockey's a great sport. I love hockey.
He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Especially the playoffs. Stanley Cup playoffs are the best playoffs in sports.
Back here in Philadelphia.
If you say so, Caden. Yes, I do. Me and my brother, we have tons of fun. We got tons of fun. Go Wolves? I don't know who you're talking about. What Wolves?
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball.
What you doing, comment? You comment on my stream here.
He wants to have a good
Be commenting on my stream while I'm playing against the computer, so you tell me. So you think this is more fun than what? You could be playing anything right now, but you're not playing nothing. You're sitting here commenting on my stream
runs over the last 5 games.
Delivers a pitch.
Wait, you said
strike at
what?
95. Kepler
You meant Bills and said Wolves? What the heck? Was that even close?
Missed.
You can't even claim autocorrect on that.
Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Big stack center field. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second.
Phillies are having a good game here. They could have had my win streak.
Stand-up double.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. That's about
The last UFC game I played was probably like 2013. Brock Lesnar on the game. Long time since I played UFC.
A single and a run scored and a walk. Yeah, that's off the outside.
Yeah, it's a fake New York team, bro. But I get it.
To the right side, Ortiz. And he takes it himself.
I like the Jets black jerseys. If it was up to me, Jets would be mad. We'd be wearing the black jersey all the time. You have... What? I don't understand the question, Jared. Is what wrestling or soccer? And you just brought up UFC. Are you saying you don't know if UFC is soccer or wrestling? You're saying you wish you had UFC. Do you mean the soccer game, or do you mean the UFC game? So it's neither. I'm so confused. What do you?
Side corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job. Just
You said you wish that you had the game, but you don't know what sport it is.
That clips the corner.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
1 ball. In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from
I don't want a dome. I would never want to. Is that supposed to be a diss? Yeah, we men out here, bro. And you know what? Neither is the Jets. So what are you talking about? Like, what is that, Caden? Yo, good try, homie. UFC is probably closer to wrestling, but it's neither. So it's not soccer nor. Well, New Jersey's cold too. New Jersey gets almost as cold as Buffalo. Buffalo gets more wind and more snow. As far as the cold goes, it's about the same cold-wise.
Out of the 3rd inning, and here's the first baseman.
I know you're not from around here, so it's okay.
Carlton back to work.
It's okay, Kaden. Everything's gonna be okay.
Off the plate.
It's all right. It's okay.
A slugging
My
first
hope.
baseman, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Carlton is a beast too. This dude might shut me out. You're right, but I've been in New Jersey multiple times. No, you probably have not. But I hope you have, because New Jersey's really ass. So maybe it's called the armpit of America. I'm pretty sure. So pretty sure that's their nickname. So you want to go to a place called the armpit of America and more to me, be my guest. I hope you bring deodorant.
Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled.
Why are you being so mean right now?
Just couldn't resist the temptation, but man,
Or go to bed.
Expanded right there and didn't have a chance
Go to
make
bed.
contact with that pitch.
Pray to God and say, God, please me wake up tomorrow and be a nicer human being. I don't know why you like this. You get all offended. You get all butthurt. All because you brought something up about Josh Allen.
Next offering, pop foul off
Bro,
to the
what
right
are you talking about? It's in the 80s and 90s here. What you talking about? Bro, so are you saying I'm old? So why are you getting mad? Why do you always do this? You just get into arguments just to have arguments. Bro, because you think you can just get away with anything you want just because you're some dude on the internet. You should go to bed. It's almost 11. Isn't this the time you normally go to bed?
Much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
You should. You should be like, man, I'm too much right now. It's self-reflection, bro. You hear a comment on my stream telling me, yeah, you're right. I forget you in Central Time. But still, I feel like you kind of go to bed around 10 your time. Yo, for real, I've never said I have great short-term memory. I have great long-term memory, though.
That's excellent location on the fastball.
Fantastic long-term memory. Short-term,
if he can do that all
fuck
game,
short-term memory.
Should be a good outing for him.
Foul ball.
Yo, fuck school. But for real, man, I don't know why you be like this in there. You just be getting on. You just be getting on one. For sure. Especially when you're a grown young man like you are, kid.
Red Sox go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0.
But for real, I don't know why you be like this. You just be getting all agitated. Nah, you be getting agitated.
Let's check out what's been happening.
It's not just conversation. You're not like asking me how do I think the Jets are gonna do this year, or like, bruh.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Bro. Stable? Okay. If you say so. You, an unstable person would think that.
Well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 400.
We gotta be honest here.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And that one missing low.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that lead.
Your QB has never even played. I said you look like an iguana. Iguanas have survived thousands of years. If anything, if Russia nukes us, he'll survive. He'll bury underground, and he'll be the only quarterback to survive out of all of them. Maybe Josh Allen could hurdle a nuke. Maybe Lamar could juke out of the way of it. But Justin Fields is the only quarterback that's about to survive World War III, burying underground like an iguana.
Left side. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this
To be honest, I say that with a lot of people who are like bald and they got a neck like that. Like, they just kind of look like an iguana.
Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that
Okay,
deep.
so is Saquon Barkley. So is Tyreek Hill. But neither of those guys play quarterback.
That K is his third of the game.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And that's,
Boom, in the box here.
I can't help it. I'm big-brained over here, bro. But yeah, I mean, sure. His rushing has been so great that he's already been, I don't know, I wouldn't say forgotten about, but I would say, what's the correct word here? He's already been given up on by two organizations. That's how great his rushing is.
center for a line drive base hit. Joey gets
The
on
Bears
base
are
and
one
gets
of the
it
worst
home.
quarterback organizations of all time. Bears, Browns.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Ian Happ.
What do you mean? What are you trying to say? I didn't do what?
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
I don't know. Their best
Off of first with 2 away.
Bears the best quarterback of all time has a Super Bowl win. Fields had to run. Sure. Okay. Yo, Fields is a great athlete for sure. I liked Fields coming out of Ohio State. I don't know if I ever told you that. I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure you already know that, but I like Fields coming out of Ohio State.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
But
a defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate.
saying he looks like an iguana ain't the worst thing that could ever be said by someone. An iguana's like a lizard. Lizards are cool. The lizard was literally a villain of Spider-Man. Josh Allen ain't never been no villain of Spider-Man.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Bro, you see Lamar Jackson being a villain of Spider-Man? We're talking about MVPs? Let's talk about villains of Spider-Man. The Lizard won. I just said Justin Fields looks like a lizard. Josh Allen? I ain't never seen no Josh Allen in the Spider-Man movie, in the Spider-Man comic. You know I have seen the lizard.
Regardless of the count, in this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Majestic fucking lizard. I don't care if my quarterback looks like an alien poop face butt licker. I don't care what he looks like. My quarterback's an MVP. Yeah, when he was like 13. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. You've said, I wouldn't say you've said exactly the same things, but you'd be out here saying wild stuff too, so it's that age thing, you know. I've seen you talk in my streams about certain stuff. Not necessarily the exact same things, but I've seen you talk about certain stuff, bro. Don't pretend you haven't.
Plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Here's a 2-1. In the air on the infield.
Look at me. I'm the witness now, kid.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Next to hit, Hank Aaron. Fly to center his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Kepler makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure.
Carlton is dominating me.
Catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Outside low, and 1-1.
He's showing why he's one of the greatest left-handed pitchers of all time out here. 4,000 strikeouts, 3.25 ERA. He won the best pitcher in the league 4 times. Bro was killing me right now.
Lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Way out front for strike 2. The Red Sox yet to
I can't
pick up a
even
hit
build
here.
up pitches on this guy. He's got 50 pitches through 4 innings.
Breaking ball misses down and
And I got
away.
like 80 through
For
3.
a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a curve is down and in. Willie Mays waiting for a turn at the plate. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's
Yay,
their
I
first
got
base
someone
runner
on
of the
base.
game.
What a battle. It's not always easy
Now
laying
batting,
off a
the
3-2
center fielder,
pitch, and I tell you
Willie
what, he
Mays.
earned that walk.
Just saying, bro, you ain't as innocent as you want to pretend you are. And Josh Allen was a young little boy
In the
who
dirt.
said stuff that he shouldn't have said, for sure. No one's going to deny that.
The Red Sox down by 4. Top half of inning number 4.
Are you trying to use that against me and my adult QB now? That mostly everybody loves, except for rivals, obviously, because he owns them, you know.
Big time
But
velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
yeah,
Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and
missed it by
excited.
under
out of the
1.5
gate, but
feet.
He certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one way inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning
Now batting,
alive and gives this
designated
offense a
hitter,
good chance to
Ted
cut into their
Williams.
deficit.
Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First offering, and it just misses.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Ramirez at second. Mays on at first with 2 down. Next one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way
Now
from
batting,
second.
third baseman,
It's
Gary
4-1.
Sheffield.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Sheffield, the next to hit, takes ball 1. First and second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
2 balls, no strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside.
get another run here. It'd be huge.
Sure where to look for this next pitch.
Scary.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4, take it base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So they're all loaded up. Stepping in, the long ball threat, David Ortiz. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Two outs, bases are full. On the ground, right side. Utley throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Righty delivers. Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. So the lineup flips over. Richie Ashburn getting ready to hit. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is down low.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Just missing there. The count now 2-2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that.
I don't know, man. It might be a rough one. There's a little bit of game left here, just over half the game left, but the Phillies are a good team. This is no team to laugh at. This ain't the Rays, not the White Sox, not the Marlins, the Rockies on this game. This is a top 10 team, maybe top 5 team.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next offering upstairs.
1 and 2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground, right side. Horner to first, and they get Turner for the out. And the all set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Jason Varitek. That's way outside. 1-0.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
And a curve drops in for a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Ashburn makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Horner now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The Phils leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit on the ground to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him up. Hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Wagner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That one fouled off. Horner, the base runner at first with 1 out. And downstairs.
2-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball there. Runner goes again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner on the move again. Got him swinging. Go to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
Now pitching for Boston.
New pitcher on now. Tyler
Number
Holt.
87.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
For the Phillies.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And here is Dick Allen. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a good eye there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's a big power threat. Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard.
There's the strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's the second baseman.
Catch you tomorrow, Caden. Peace out, man.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is downstairs. Two outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-0. And there's the automatic.
3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Corner. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the top of the sixth. Now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Hank, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 3,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That one outside, and that's ball one.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-0. Just missed.
3-0.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues
Now
with
batting,
control.
left fielder,
Now
Manny
the left fielder,
Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez. Upstairs.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Strike on the inside corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Line drive. Ashburn makes the play, and there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Willie Mays digging in now. He's one of the best players in the game. In there for strike one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Hank stands at first with one out. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Three balls, two strikes.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball four to aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that drops in for a strike. Some stirring in the bullpen for the Phillies. JoJo Romero, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Alvarado also getting ready. In the air, right field. Kepler makes the grab for the second out. Gary Sheffield will hit next.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And a foul ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And now the count is even. 2 on, 2 outs. And the slider just misses. David Ortiz waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
That one 95 to finish him off. So they strand a pair.
Now pitching for Boston.
Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's
56.
a new pitcher on the mound. Darren O'Day.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Boom in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Raleigh Fingers up and loosening in the pen. Strom warming up as well. And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. 1 for 2. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swung on, belted. Mays on his horse. Can't reach it and finds the gap. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitcher's inside and he's going to get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now for the Phillies, Ryan Jeffers. His righty-lefty splits there.
Life is a game. Don't take the fun now.
That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's outside. Ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now batting Max Kepler. And that's fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Back to work. Just missed. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Now 2-0. That one drifts inside.
3-0.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Steve Carlton will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, JoJo Romero.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball on the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Jason Varitek digs in now. 0-2 in this one. Nice stop from his backside. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1 strike.
Varitek, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Right side. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Honus Wagner up next for the Red Sox. In the air, right side. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. JoJo Romero won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Pitching
Out
for
of the bullpen
Phillies,
for the Phillies, Joe
number
Ross.
41.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Hank stands in but 2 away as he takes a ball. The tying run at the plate. And another ball.
2-0.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're starting over. It's 4-4. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Ramirez jumps out of the way of ball 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Looked like it was a little bit up.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Full count, 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Joe Ross done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm.
Pitching for the
Digging
Phillies,
in, Ted Williams.
number 46.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's
Alvarado.
proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. To third. And it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now, here is Gary Sheffield. They get the force. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring.
Now pitching for Boston.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Raleigh Fingers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
For the
Late
Phillies.
and close.
Center
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Change for the Red Sox. Now playing third base.
Ashburn in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Adrian Beltre.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
On the ground to third. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Turner in the box now. Takes strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Dick Allen. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. On the ground. And foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time.
Pitching for the
Welcome
Phillies.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Banks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ortiz in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And stepping in for Boston, Jason Varitek. 0 for 3 in this one. And that misses. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Aaron Nola preparing to come on if needed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Now a pop-up on the infield. Utley makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Nico Horner up next for the Red Sox. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That misses, and now 2-0.
Three ball, no strike.
And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Wagner stands in now and watches strike 1. Horner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bohm makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH. Ryan Howard. And that is out of play. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning.
Now
Down
batting,
one. Any
second
leadoff base
baseman,
runner really
Shake.
makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to make.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. His 18th home run of the season. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here comes Alec Bohm. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Bobby Abreu. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Just missed. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fought off foul. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. That's the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. All set to start the 9th in this one. So stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Tap foul to plate. This to third. Whips it across. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. That's down and in. Good job to fight that one off. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, got him swinging. Now 2 out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Got him swinging. So they go quiet.
Now pitching for Boston.
New pitcher for the Red Sox,
Number
Matt
55.
Strom.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now the right fielder, Max Kepler, 1 for 3. Strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball one there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Dennis Eckersley getting ready to go. Miller getting loose as well. Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He rocketed that one out of here. And the Phillies walk it off for the win.
The kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
6-5 the final here today. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire...
I feel like Joe Horn. I like scoring and playing and set up another.